Welcome to Tea Time with Bunky. This is message. Hi, Dan. All right.
Welcome to Tea Time with
Welcome to Tea Time with Bunky. This is super recent. Welcome to Tea Time with Bunky. I missed you guys. I really did. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Tea Time with Bunky. It's another solo venture. So I'm basically going to go with the flow tonight. Thank you for all of my Tea Time with Bunky followers and subscribers. Those that have been with Tea Time with Bunky from the beginning, thank you so much. I appreciate all of your love and support. Thank you for taking this journey, this ride with me all this time. Everyone who has just fallen upon Tea Time with Bunky, enjoy the ride. This is your safe space to have those difficult conversations. You can catch Tea Time with Bunky every Thursday live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Tuesday's Political Tuesday at 6 p.m. Yeah. And all your favorite podcast platforms, so on and so forth. So I appreciate you all so much. Tell a friend, like, share, follow, and subscribe. This episode is because I'm doing it by myself. I was like, you know what, Bump? You feeling this? Let's do this. And I need you guys to really interact with me because I know I'm not the only one. Well, I know I'm not the only one because statistics show it. It's a season of mixed emotions. And what that means is a lot of people, when the holidays come, they feel as if you're automatically supposed to feel a certain way. You're supposed to automatically have highs and lows. So before we really get into this, I would like to give a memoriam out to two people who I met during my journey who were guests on Tea Time with Bunky and are no longer here, are gone. The Lord called them home. Mr. Maurice Bowles, aka Better the Producer. He was one of my guests on Tea Time with Bunky. And from that, we developed a relationship where I became Auntie Bunk. See the power of Tea Time. I became Auntie Bunk. Maurice was amazing. He was on my show July of last year. I had recently met him. That was a crazy thing. And we had made plans to meet, but unfortunately it didn't happen. But we built a relationship through Tea Time and outside of Tea Time. But I never had the privilege of meeting him in person. And he died unexpectedly on November 18th, 2023. And I was wondering why I was feeling down. November 18th. That's right. 4 days away. And also Danae Taylor, who was also another guest of Tea Time with Bunky. Pastor D, she was hilarious. Pastor D was hilarious. A wonderful woman of God. We last talked. Our last text was November 10th. She let me know that she had asked for prayer. She was going into the hospital. She said for something minor. She was feeling under the weather or whatever. And she was praying and believing in a full recovery. And Pastor D passed away on November 28th, 2023. So I lost Better the Producer on the 18th and Pastor D on the 28th, exactly 10 days apart. So when you talk about, and to their families, my thoughts and prayers always to their family. Season of mixed emotions, handling loss, loneliness, and holiday blues. Holiday blues is a real thing, you guys. It is. There's a difference. There's a difference. I have it here. There is a difference. But let me go into stats because my people like real things. Statistics show that 64% of people report being affected by holiday depression, triggered by financial, emotional, and physical stress. That's 64%. But 38% among the general population says that the symptoms increase during the holidays. Now, y'all remember when we was little, when we were younger, and I remember being excited. Things like right now, Thanksgiving coming up. What do you instantly think of? Family gatherings. I remember being excited about my cousins coming and family coming, and it's going to be a good time, and not thinking about how it's really affecting our elders. Not when I say elders, I mean like the adults in the room, you know, not thinking about how it's affecting them, um, because we didn't think about it. It was all about Thanksgiving. It was Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. It was like the big boom, the big shebang. But I'm finding now that as I'm getting older, what was
Bixby voice privacy contents have been updated. To continue, review the updated items on your screen.
what in the whole world was that? Um, I'm finding as I'm getting older, the older I get, the sadder I'm getting. If that makes any sense. But it's not every year. Some years are better than the next. Now, everybody will see me and be like, oh, Bunky's smiling, Bunky's good, da, 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 da. But it's not always like that. You know, we wear masks. We can wear masks um, to depict what we think people want to see. Put it like that. What we think people want. Hey, Sean, look, I need you to talk to me. You probably don't deal with this, but I don't know. You never know. We show what we think people want to see. And I think social media has also played a role in the holiday blues, because you see people, the fake mask, the mask. But not everybody has a mask. Hey, Chris, I don't know if you deal with this either. You might not either, but if you do, chime in. Um, what the holidays supposed to look like. You see the families smiling. Hey, hey, Walter. I don't know how this is over there in the Caribbean, but tell me if you deal with this, especially you men, because I don't know if you guys deal with this. Um, People watch social media and they see the families and they see the large gatherings. They see all the gifts under the trees. That's why I don't post Thanksgiving anymore. I used to post a lot of Thanksgiving posts and meals. You know, everybody got the same thing. We all got turkeys and we all got the same thing. But I've learned that there are people watching. Not that you should dummy down on your happiness and excitement, but I've learned that there are people watching this that probably have nothing to eat. Their Christmases, they probably can't afford a gift for their child or family this year. And they watch the screens and they see all the other families that they think, quotes, air quotes, get them both in there, air quotes, that everything is all right. But people are dealing with this true thing called holiday blues and holiday sadness. I found something on Psychology Today. Now, this isn't a down thing. This is just this is a real conversation. This is what Tea Time with Bunky does. It allows you to talk about your real feelings and emotions. I found on Psychology Today, there are that you should identify your holiday triggers, right? We all have triggers that set us off. For me, it's missing loved ones. Yeah, Chris, it's the loss of the ones that are no longer at the table. Um, I'll be right back in 1 second. And I'm back. Thank you, Chris, for sharing that. Yes, it's the loss of a loved one. Like I started off my show mentioning Better, Maurice, Better the producer, and Pastor D. They were here and then they weren't right before the holidays. This all happened right before the holidays. And so yeah, identify those holiday triggers. Give yourself, I always say to people, it's okay to feel your feelings. I tell people that all the time, feel your feelings. So give yourself permission to feel your emotions. It's okay to feel okay. This holiday isn't a good one. Like I said, it's not every year. Some holidays are harder. I think this year is a year that I'm missing my grandparents to the hill. As Chris said, you're missing those loved ones that aren't here. But then you have to also think, would they want me to be feeling this type of way during the holiday time? Would they want me to still carry this heaviness? I know the answer. My answer would be no, but you can't help it because you're human. We're feeling our feelings. You look across the table and you remember how it used to be. You remember how family used to, I don't know if this is a good word, like respect, because a lot of things that went on back in the day, we really aren't co-signing today, but yeah, but like respect each other and accept each other. This social media has messed the holidays up. The social media has messed the holidays up. Hi, Esperanza. Thank you for tuning in. Tell me how you feel about the holidays. Yeah, the social media has messed holidays up. And also, I think what also plays heavy on people, what I just learned again today, right before the show, I got a scam call. These scammers, right? And they're so good, they got your name, right? So the scam, I wish I could play it. It was a scam, and they said my name and let me know that the agents would be coming to my residence. Something about the agents would be coming to my residence and reaching out to my employers if I didn't call this bugged out number. Right now, if I didn't know any better, people take the fun out of the holidays. Yes, they do. They take the fun out of the holidays because it's so materialistic. It's so materialistic. And like these scammers, if you were talking about these scammers, yeah, I mean, like if I didn't know any better and I know that that I don't do anything to make something like this happen, I would have been on that phone calling those people because they no lie, y'all, they got me once. But the fact that they prey on people during the holidays, if you're a scammer out there and you got the card, you know how y'all read from that card, get a job and do better. Stop trying to take people money. I find myself trying to create the memories again with who is still here, but is triggering. Right. Trying to create new memories. And that's what they say. Try to, acknowledge your feelings and create new memories. I think that's a great idea, but how do we not think about the ones that aren't here? And this isn't all about, it's not all about the loss of a loved one. Grief kicks in harder, but I keep on pushing, and the holidays aren't really holidays anymore. They aren't. They're just going to get people to spend money almost every month of the year. You know what? I start my holiday shopping. Well, I used to when my boys, and I had 3 little boys, they're men now. I used to start in June. I used to start in June because it's all a money trap. Rosetta, yes, the loss of those no longer are at the table can make us sad. I had to gain another perspective because I recognize that those that were once at the table had also missed also missed others who were once at the table, i.e. my mom missed her mom and dad. Every generation experienced that, and it doesn't mean it gets easier, but what I had to do is focus on the blessing of what their contribution and love was to my generation, and has to try to give that to generation after. Bro, I love that. I didn't think about that. You're right, and that's what I meant when I said in the beginning about we as kids, we were excited about the holidays, but we weren't thinking about what our elders were going through. Now being the elders at the table, now we get it. They're just gimmicks to get people to spend money in the economy that's jacked up. They're trying to take all of our money. Totally. I got what you meant. And you know what else? Right. Well, exactly. And you know what else also, for those that aren't, another thing is not just the loss of someone, but those that are single. Let me fix my chain. Yeah. Those of us that When I was growing up, we used to buy real Christmas trees. Now my family has a fake. Yes, the real tree with the smell of the pine. Um, oh my God, Christmas was a whole vibe. Those colorful candies. You know, my grandfather had the dish with the walnuts in it, and there was different kind of nuts in it, and the candy and the peppermints, and it it was it was different. But like I said, for those that are single, I don't know, maybe you marry people too. I don't know. But you know, there's also a sense of loneliness. The stocking filled with the nuts and candy. Yes, the young kids today aren't gonna know what that they don't know what that's like, getting a stocking and you got those big giant walnuts that you can't open and those candies. They don't know. Or being in church and getting the candy bags given out to the kids with, and you always got oranges. What's up with the oranges? They always gave us oranges. But you know what? But I sit back, those were the good times. Very much so. Those were the good times. But like, yeah, us people, like, I ain't gonna be single forever, y'all. I'm God got a plan. I don't know it yet, but I'm speaking into existence. But for now, you don't have anybody to navigate this holiday season with. And it can feel lonely. You can feel as if nobody understands. Um, and yeah, and I just can't wait. I honestly can't wait for it to be over. And for those that are friends with me on Facebook, they be like, well, Bump, you got your tree up already. And you got gifts under the tree. Yes, I do. And the reason why I do, there's a reason, there's a method for the madness. I have it up because actually I put it up. I put it up on Halloween because I felt it kicking in, you guys. They say that, where is it? I have it written down. That it starts. Look, I was organized. Where is it? It starts in November. This thing can start in November, right at the peak of holiday season. It starts in November and lasts until after New Year's, the seasonal. But there's a difference between, I had everything together. I don't know what happened. While I look for this, let me take a quick 1 second break. And I am back. Yeah, and I still didn't find it. I still didn't find it. But let me talk about signs. The signs of, wait, do I have it down there? NAMI, the NAMI.org, National Association for Mental Illness, National Alliance of Mental Illness, NAMI. If you're feeling down, if you're feeling as if it's becoming a bit too much, don't sit in it. Don't either. But this time I'm gonna really take my time and carry a laptop to do background. Girl, it's a struggle out here. It is, because you don't know. People come with the face. You don't know what you're getting. You don't know what you're getting. That's for us single people out there. That's what that's talking about. People also get depressed around this time because it gets dark. Oh yeah. The around fall, they say fall to spring. Seasonal. That's the seasonal depression. That's the seasonal depression from fall, late fall. And then when clocks go back, that just it's crazy. It's I don't know what I'm gonna do half the time. I be going whatever. Signs of holiday depression. It comes in, it changes your appetite and weight, just like regular depression, basically. Changes sleep patterns. You're depressed and irritable, difficulty concentrating, feelings of worthlessness or guilt. And sometimes the guilt is because you feel as if you're not able to get people what they want, or um, trying to meet the standards. And it's not like it used to be. Like, we wanted simple things. Like, I think the biggest gift I asked for when I was a child was a bike. Now these people want, and the parents are doing it, they want $500-$600 sneakers. Yo, you 7. Where are you going with that? Where are you going with a big Cuban link at 13 and you don't have a job? See, and that's part of the problem. The parents feel as if they owe their kids these things. What? Listen, I remember when the Mac computer came out, right? It was the big back Apple and they came in colors, right? I don't know how much this thing was. I remember I wanted it so bad. I wanted that thing so bad. But just the thought of the price, I was terrified to even ask. I was terrified to ask. My cousin got it. I'll never forget. She got the teal bluish one, the big back apples when they first came out. But now, like, parents feel as if they have to get these material things for their kids. And what's not being instilled is the importance of family, because we're losing them. When I say we're losing family, not even just to death, but we are, because they say here today, gone tomorrow. It's like here today, gone in 15 minutes. Basically, that's just, as you get older, that's how it really seems. We don't value what we have. We don't tell each other enough. Look, I love you. I appreciate you. A word like that can carry a friend or someone who you don't know is going through it, because they smile and you see a happy picture on social media, that doggone social media. I think people should take a break from social media. Personally, I think people should give themselves a minute, take a break. I'm still going to be an advocate for mental health. Absolutely, especially depression, being the person that actually is going through hands on. I never knew how many years you could accumulate depression. Yes, anxiety, PTSD, etc. Until I really took it seriously. My healing journey that I chose to take as of 2019. And it isn't easy every day. It's hard work. But to those who do suffer, please understand that there is help and there is light at the end of the tunnel. We just need to look. Thank you so much for being so transparent. I had the number down there. If you're in crisis, text 9988. That's a crisis number. But don't wait until you're in crisis, you guys. Seek out help. I'm a strong advocate. I believe in talking to somebody, getting that out. And unfortunately, in my life, just about every month, there's 1 or 2 people that I grieve. And a lot of them are very close friends and family members. And I'm so sorry. I don't even want to imagine. I know y'all like this superstitious, but I'm knocking on wood. I don't want to imagine losing one of my sisters. Oh, so that right there gives me anxiety. Yes, taking a break is the most important thing. And that's why I did a lot of people was asking where I have gone. But trust me, taking care of yourself and detoxing from something. Yes. Thank you so much for that. Because you know what? You so aren't alone. You know, I talk about it. I deal with anxiety. I'm for people that know me, I'm like the most anxious person in the world. I remind myself of a little chihuahua. You know how little chihuahuas are all over the place. I'm so anxious. And I found as I got older, because of the PTSDs that you don't identify at the time, because you don't know, nobody pointed them out. You know, nobody's pointed them out. Everything was so normalized, right? And then, oh my God, on top of it, we're watching now with what's going on with the country, but we ain't even gonna talk about that during the holiday seasons, which causes anxiety to go up. It causes depression, if you're a depressed person, which, like I said, was it 64% of the population deals with some sort of mental health issues, depression, anxiety, PTSD. I mean, you name it. But we live and we carry on and we function and we do what we got to do. And nobody ever takes the time, it seems as if, to ask, how are you doing? Chris, I am so sorry for what you're going through. When you went through that traumatic experience, like that right there, that was a lot. My heart goes out to you and your family. Esperanza, my heart goes out to you like every month. Like that's a rough thing. That's rough. And I've also realized that during those times when we lose a loved one subconsciously because of the trauma, it depends on how they left us, be it at the hands of someone else or naturally unexpected. When I say naturally unexpected, I mean like a massive heart attack, like my grandfather died unexpectedly. I went to bingo and got pulled out of bingo. Like that's how quick it was. And his birthday's coming up. So it's like triggers. And then you see family isn't like it used to be. Family is not like it used to be. Well, family isn't what we thought it was either, but it's not like it used to be, how we would come together. And now there's such a divide in so many families. But you make your own new traditions like Chris is doing. Give yourself compassion. Yeah, bro, like that. Rosetta's like my little sister. She remembers that day. It was like you're there, and the next thing you know, you got a phone call. Like that. You guys, we'll be right back. And I'm back. Welcome, you guys. Thank you all so much that's chiming in and sharing this conversation. And we're talking about our feelings. And Ro, I appreciate you all so much. I appreciate you. Practice self-compassion. Take it easy on yourself. We're harder on ourselves than anybody can ever be. Stop doing more than you can. Stop overextending yourself to please other people. Yes, we're our own worst critics. And I'm telling you, I can honestly say this because you know what? And they say you shouldn't put everything on social media or whatever, but if it's healing somebody else, I'm open. It's what it is. I can honestly say that I am so hard on myself. I am so hard on myself, and I have to learn to give myself grace. Everybody needs to learn to give themselves grace. We're going into a hard time. I mean, these holidays are no joke. So I'm one of those people, instead of wanting to go into the crowd, I can feel like this holiday is one of those ones where I'm pulling myself back. If that makes any sense to anybody. I'm isolating my own self, which makes no sense. I totally agree. I have no problem with being transparent because you never know who you're helping. Exactly. Because there are people out there sitting there watching this, and you don't know what's going through their heads right now. We don't know how they're feeling. And since you go through this also, like myself, we can talk from experience. We know that they're sitting home right now thinking that they're the only ones going through this. They can't talk to anybody because people are going to look at them as if they have issues. Right? I know that's how I was. I felt as if I'll be back soon, like you said earlier. God has a plan. God has a plan. And sometimes he has to sit us back so that we can sit back and evaluate, regroup, get ourselves together. Also during this time, I want to encourage people to not go out there and hit the substances, because substance abuse is also higher during this time. I'm blessed. Thank God I never took that route, that I've never had to deal with substance abuse. Thank God. It's only because of God's grace. There's no goodness of my own. Trust me. It's no goodness of my own, but it's only God's grace. And you see people now indulging more. And why are they indulging more? Are they just indulging because there's a party? The holiday parties are coming up, and it's like, oh, I'm a social drinker, or I just had my 1 or 2 drinks. But with everything going on, you find that those 1 or 2 is becoming more and more and more. So check on your friends and have that conversation with them also. Like, you don't want them to try to drown their sorrows in a substance. Feel your feelings, because that's the only way you're going to get through it. It's the only way you're going to get through it. You have to feel it. Talk about it. Don't internalize it. I'm an internalizer. And that's how this thing almost broke me on a holiday. It was on a holiday when this thing almost broke me, but God had a different plan, and my whole life changed once that Thanksgiving, when God didn't allow it to break me. And a lot of people don't know, but I've told it before. It's the holidays. The holidays are rough. The holidays, they're rough. I hear you, because I used to use substance to numb the pain. I think the only thing I do left is drink occasionally here and there. And I still smoke weed. Man, I can't wait to write this now. You know what? You do what you got to do. That takes that edge off. It takes that edge off. It's okay to talk to a therapist about. Yes, it is. It's okay. And people, I see it happening more now. People realize it's okay to go talk about it. I don't have to endure this unnecessary pain. What I went through, what I'm going through, isn't normal. Like, we normalize hurt and pain. We normalize that thing. And no, we shouldn't. We shouldn't do that. And I go back to the social media, taking a break from social media. Unfollow people. Hello. Unfollow people if they're disturbing your peace. Okay. It's okay to be on social media, whatever. A lot of people be like, Bunky, you didn't respond to this. You didn't, because honest to God, I don't really follow people, because some of the stuff that comes across their feed, or some of the stuff that they put out there, it stresses me out. And like I said, I'm like a chihuahua. My anxiety is all over the place, and I don't need your anxiety and your craziness affecting me more than it has to. And the authentic tribes friendships are important as well. People that look for you when the rest of the world gets too busy. Yes. People that notice your absence and your withdrawal. Yes. I have a friend that when my mom passed, recognized when my wake up time was later than normal and started coming over. Oh, morning coffee and bagels. Someone that notices when you're hello and good morning, sir. Look, you're about to make me cry. I can't with you, Rosetta. I can't, because you know what? Yes. And block them. If you have, block them. Look, I've learned not to block people, because sometimes, I just, sometimes I'm a little curious. So I'm not going to block on to go and follow you. But, that was very eye-opening what you just said, having people, a regular tribe, that they know your patterns. They know when you're not okay. Look, this wasn't even going to be that show. God dog it, Rosetta. I don't have that, because I've worn a mask, I think, for so long. Ro, you done messed me up. I wore a mask for so long that I can honestly say no one knows me. Oh, Rosette, I can't stand you. I can't believe you just did this to me. But this is Tea Time with Bunky. That's what we do. We have real conversations. I'm already. She hit it right. That Rosetta. My God. Yeah. You get used to it. But it's okay. You're right. You're right. Um, but now the thing is, okay, I always talk about my age and I'm proud of it. So I'm proud to be 54, but I'm sad to be a 54 that nobody really knows. So what do I do about it? Do I cry about it? Because now I'm a Chihuahua waterhead, because I am a waterhead too. Cry over everything. I'm so freaking sensitive. So what do I do? Do I allow people to really be, someone has to be allowed to break through? You're right, Ro. I have such, y'all know me, I'm guarded. I have such a wall. I've had a wall. You can't be that someone and not let anyone be. You're right. And I'm that someone for people. I'm always checking in on people. Yo, you okay? It's a gift of life. Look, oh God, wait. You guys, I'll be right back. And I'm back. Um, yeah, I'm that person who likes to check on people, make sure everybody's okay. Are you okay? I'm just checking in. I'm that sister that does the group family chat. Just checking in on you. I love you. Making sure you're okay. I'm that person. But I do not allow anyone to do it for me. I'm always fine. What? Wow. Now it's awesome because people are dying sooner. Right? I know, right? 54, girl. I'm 50. I am 54. I may not look it, but this body tells it. Oh, this body is jacked. Sooner. Let me do that over again. Look, all my tears. Um, got many more. No, it's awesome because people are dying sooner than that and not even making it to their 30s. You're so right. Like I said, it used to be here today, gone tomorrow. Now it's here today, gone 15 minutes later. Look, I haven't even sipped my tea. This is a good conversation, y'all. My tea gone. Yeah, people aren't living. People aren't living. And I'm going to start allowing people to get to know me because, as you're getting older, you don't want to live these pivotal, the rest of these my silver years by yourself. you know um I do have people that are dear to me, but I was always that I never let anybody that close. I let people close, and people think that they're that close. People, I tell people all the time, you don't know me. You think, and I'm a wonderful person. Pat myself on the back. Yes, I am, but I have to stop internalizing stuff. I have to start seeing things for what it is. I'm getting too old for this mess. I'm getting too old for this mess. This was like a therapeutic session for me, you guys. And I appreciate you. Listen, Esperanza, you're gonna have to come on tea time. Yes, you are. Yes, I am. What? Am I getting too old for this mess? Is that everything out wrong? I'm too old. Look, I know. Look, Rosetta is part of a duo. For those that don't know Rosetta, she has an identical twin, Loretta, and known them our whole lives, and they're like my little sisters. But you know what, Ro? I it's not just you guys. No, thank you, Ro. It's like I think it's like my everybody that's connected to me, everybody in Esperanza. I have 3 grown sons. Yes, I do. My baby is 30. My baby is 30. I have a 35-year-old, 33, 30-year-old. I have an 8-year-old granddaughter, and I have an 18-month-old grandson. God is good. Okay. God is good. And you got to take care of your mental. These holidays will strip you of your mental. and you need to be there for your families. And I know, right? I need you on my show. I need you to come and have a conversation, because let me tell you, you talking about writing a book and all that, and we vibing on here. We vibing. And I think we're vibing because this is Tea Time with Bunky. This is the safe space to have open dialogues and conversations. And if I can't be real with my people that support me, who can I be real with? I mean, that's one thing you're gonna get from me is honesty. If you want to know something, I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to just divulge it. I'm not going to just spill it out. But one thing I can say, I am going to tell you the truth, whether you want to hear it or not. Yeah, whether you want to hear it, if you want to hear it or not. So just don't ask me. I'll be honored to do so. Okay, we're gonna set that thing up. I look for an email tonight. Look, because I'm definitely gonna set it up. I just want everybody to be okay for the holidays. That's why. Sorry, I can't type right now. Over here crying. I know, right? Ro got us in here crying. Got us in here crying. Yo, that was because it hit like a dagger. Like, yeah, I mean, it hit like a dagger. She had someone who noticed that she was waking up different. She was moving different. Listen, I used to be the same way. Once I opened up, I was blessed to find some good friends. How do you open up though, Vanessa? I think I need to talk to you too. No, definitely she hits the spot on. She said it better than I could. I'm telling you, that's how them twins do. They mess you up. Yeah, Vanessa, I would like to know how do you, if you built a wall up your whole life, how do you let it down? I've been trying. I've been trying. I've been trying to let people in. I've been trying, and I don't know. I don't know. I'm so guarded and being vulnerable and trusting. That's how. It's a chance you have to take, bro. I don't know. Trusting. That's a whole nother show. As to why I don't trust and why I'm not vulnerable and why I have Fort Knox built around me. That's a whole nother show. I mean, Esperanza, when I say Loretta and Rosetta are the truth, those girls right there, and their sisters, and their mom was like an angel on earth. Rest in peace, Sister Wanda. But she rested. She up there doing the thing. She up there singing in the choir, shouting, and that head going. I can see it right now. God bless her. Wonderful, wonderful woman. Yeah. I want to have this talk with you, Esperanza. I want to have this. Oh God. Yeah, we all have examples of someone who didn't deserve our trust. But here she go. Right. Yeah, there are people who didn't deserve that part. But God has somebody out there that and when I say God has someone out there, and it's not relationship wise, it's someone that we can all put our vulnerability aside and have conversations with, and they can trust us, and they could be like Rosetta's person that checks on them. I didn't plan for this. Yeah, I did. I did plan for us to have an open conversation this tea time with Bunky. I planned on us having an open conversation. I didn't know it was going to be this great. This was an amazing conversation, y'all. Ro probably texting something else, and I don't know. But listen, you guys, listen, if you know of anyone or if you yourself, Esperanza, yeah, I'm gonna talk to you because you coming on, that has a story they want to tell. I'm sure that this show right here is going to help someone realize that they're not alone. They can go to NAMI.org, National Alliance of Mental Illness. Call 1-800-950-6264. Chat 62640, crisis 988, text. And then on Psychology Today, go to the Psychology Today page. Where is it? Psychology Today page. They have a guide to help get you through. There's a guide on there to help you get through these holiday season. Also, NAMI.org also has another one, shows you, gives you some trigger, helps you be able to identify your triggers. Go talk to someone, because this holiday doesn't have to be sad. It can be great. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm looking forward to it. I am and I'm not. I can't wait for it to be over. I can't wait, as Vanessa said, I can't wait for the light to come back, even though we just split back, but I can't wait till we spring back ahead and the light starts coming back. Everybody check on your people. Check on your people. Those real quiet ones that are extra quiet, like Rose said, that are extra quiet right now. Check on them, see if they're okay. But while you're checking on them, also check on yourself. Keep self-inventory. Make sure you're not pouring, and not receiving anything back, because apparently we give until there's nothing left to give, and we're dry and nobody's feeding back into us. Everybody who is mourning someone right now, thoughts and prayers with you. Chris, go out there and make those new memories. Yeah, we can move on, but we can't forget. But they wouldn't want us to be down either. That I know for a fact. So I'm getting ready to end this show because I gotta blow my nose. Ro messed me up. I appreciate you all so much. Make sure you continue to tell everybody to follow Tea Time with Bunky. It's a place where all stories I had, not just sad stories. And you're an entrepreneur. You want to share life-changing events, whatever. We'll talk about your new book, whatever. Hit me up in my messenger or teatimewithbunky@gmail.com. We can set it up. We can have these conversations. I love it so much. This is what Tea Time with Bunky is about right here. This right here. So you all, thank you for reminding me what God gave me this platform for. God gave me this platform to help heal, share positive words. So I appreciate you all so very much. So very much. Like, share, follow, subscribe, tell a friend. Tea Time with Bunky is where it is. I appreciate you. Happy holidays. I don't know what's going on Thursday. When is Thanksgiving? 2 weeks. I don't know what's going on Thursday. Keep an eye out. Just keep an eye on Tea Time with Bunky. Go to my YouTube channel. Appreciate you all. Bye-bye now.